Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the Thursday edition of Scribbles with Chris Ryniak. It's me, Chris Ryniak, and it's you, the Critter Crew. All seven of you, I think. I think there's more than that, though. Welcome back, everybody. Good to see all the regulars: D'Artagnan, Britton Puppy Cat, Derek, Hannah Mayhem, Maker Geek, Easy Efro, Watermelon Salad. I don't know if you're new. I think you are, but welcome. And Kesho is here also. So, all the regulars, if I missed one of you, I'm really sorry. But yeah, so it is Thursday, and everybody's liking the rough sketch already. So, that's good news. So, all I gotta do is just make it look better, I guess. So, if you didn't see the rough sketch, here we go. Oh, you saw something else there for a second. I'm gonna do this guy. I thought it'd be kind of cool to have like sort of a ribbon tail, sort of like a tadpole. And that started because I wanted to draw these little froggy hands. So this guy should be fun. So yeah, Critter Crew roll call. You guys, most of you guys are here already. You guys are a dedicated crew. Yeah, so this guy, hopefully I won't have to fuss with him too much. I can actually see a little bit better today. The ongoing saga of my eyeball that you guys are probably tired of hearing about. Let's see. Oh, you squealed at the rough sketch. It should be a fun one. This one, I might struggle with that tail a little bit because there's some weird perspective stuff going on, but we'll see what we can do. But I think this calls for... Are we ready to get started? Because I think we are. There's been a lot going on the Facebook fan page that you guys started. My mom posted a picture of me as a baby. You've been talking about what you're having for dinner literally every single day. So it's so funny to have like you guys, outside of Twitch, but it's awesome. Thank you for setting it up, and thanks for being crazy on it already. So, hello. I'm gonna read it over here because it's closer. Kinsjar1. Hello, welcome. Yeah, you put up. So, Kesho put up the air horn poll, and looks like nobody hates it yet, or you guys are just being very nice. So that just means I'm gonna abuse it all the time. It might be a little loud. Amanda will be joining, so if you don't want to get moderated, do it now before she gets in here. But my daughter is here today. She probably won't make an appearance, but so if you hear noise, it's my daughter. She's drawing in the other room, so maybe we'll get her hands drawn on here one of these days, but not tonight. So I say let's get going. And pre-Amanda caps. Yeah, just abuse the caps while she's not here. And yeah, just go crazy. Have a caps party. And you'll notice the cup is back. Look at that. But until Uncle Steve pops in, I don't think this thing's gonna get filled up. You guys went crazy on the cup last time. So a little bit of news before I get started. I don't know if you guys saw the announcement. The emotes for subs are pending right now, so they are in there. And if I mess them up or you guys don't like them, I can totally replace them. I just wanted to get something. Oh, Comic Candace, thank you for the bit. Yeah, so like I said, the emotes for subs are pending right now. They said it would take 0 to 2 days, which I've never seen 0 to 2 days. So I'm hoping it will take less than 2 days, closer to 0. So, yes, really nice job, like Derek said, setting up the Facebook group page, Kesho. That was really awesome of you. So, all right, let's get started. While I'm still awake, still working really hard. trying to get everything done for San Diego Comic-Con. We're getting there, though. I think I've cast... You guys have seen the minis already. Well, some of you have seen the new minis. I think I've cast 65 of each so far. I'm rapidly running out of resin. So we'll see if I can get to... My goal is 100, but I might not get there. And I switched mixing cups, like the type of cups that I used halfway through. And the color formulation... Oh my gosh, Derek, thank you so much. Here they come. Look at them all. Pew, 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 pew. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, they just keep coming. So I switched mixing cups halfway through, and it sort of changed the color formulation, so they're not all the same color. So we have like these variations of blue-greens. So you guys will be seeing those pretty soon on Instagram. But yeah, so I'm casting up a storm right now, and Amanda is building the Thimblestump Hollow website right now. There's a holding page. Don't go to it because it's really ugly. And soon we'll have like a proper nice looking website just for Thimblestump Hollow. So yeah, thank you so much, Derek. Was that 100 of them that you just threw in there? That's hilarious. Yeah, I actually just got I just got an email from Twitch. I guess they're running some promotion right now where you can get, if you spend like $20, you get like an extra 500 bits or something like that. So, oh, that's awesome, Derek. Yeah, hopefully, like I said, I don't know what the wait, hold on one second. 100. No, it's yeah, Britain Puppycat. I know I shouldn't have said don't go to the site, because it's like saying don't think of an elephant, and now you're thinking of an elephant. Yeah, if I tell people not to do something, they'll just do it. Let's see. I have 600 bits, and it will not let me use them. Oh no. Well, we got a Hannah Mayhem. Help our buddy, our D'Artagnan here. He's having a bit problem. I can't help you, unfortunately. I don't understand. I don't understand why it won't let you use them. See, everybody's going to the website. It's pretty bad. Well, we wanted to throw it up because we wanted to throw that quick website up just so that there's something would be there if people went looking for it. But we're doing a proper one right now. Actually, Amanda's doing it. Did I hear you right, Chris? You're trying to cast 100 of the Thimblebugs. Yes, I'm trying to cast 100 of each of the designs. So I may get there. Casting isn't really the problem. See, the thing is, I can do 5 of each design at a time. So that's not really the issue. The issue is sanding them. That is the issue, because sanding is a lot of work, because I put them on my belt sander. Here, I'll show you an example. So usually the toys come flat when you guys buy them, so the bottoms are nice and flat. So, but when they come out of the mold, this is actually the master. Here, let me take this one instead. When they come out of the mold, there's this sprue in the bottom. So this is extra resin, so that it's extra overflow, so that if any bubbles form on the bottom, or if the resin sinks in the pressure pot, it won't destroy the cast. So you always want to have a little bit extra, but I have to put this on the belt sander, so in order to get them flat like that. And I have to like really pay attention and get down on the level with each one and hold it down until they get sanded right. And sometimes I'll sand off too much. So so that's where all the work lies. And then we have to glue all the eyeballs in and all that stuff too. So there's a little bit of work involved. And you guys, I think I just heard some sound behind me. You know what that means? It's an Amanda sighting. Say hello, Amanda.
Hi, everybody. Let me get situated.
Let's see. Risk your fingertips. Yeah, I have actually sanded down my fingernails before, a couple of times. So yeah, it's not without its hazards for sure. Everybody says hi, Amanda.
Would it bother you or mess up your settings if I turn the light on?
I don't think so. Let's see. Look, hey guys, there's a room behind me.
What?
Look at that. Look, there's a deer head back there, and I think if I move my head, there's another one over there.
Is that okay?
Yeah, it's fine. Are you guys okay with that? I'm not looking at it. I don't care.
I have to do some cutting, and I have to see what I'm doing.
Well,
I'm
let's
using
see.
an X-Acto knife.
Can I buy a raw cast of some? I don't typically sell raw casts of those guys. I may have a few messed up ones at some point, because sometimes they don't always come out. But let's see. The light is fine.
Yay!
Amanda, what can you tell us about your wine?
Oh, well.
Yeah, dude, settle in. I'll just be over here drawing.
Here, I'll come over so I don't have to yell.
Okay, she's going to join the picture and tell us all about wine.
Well,
Kids don't drink.
Today, my wine for today.
Oh, in my tree
in my
just
tree,
subscribed.
1, 2, 3.
Thank you.
I like
Thank
how
you
your
so
name
much for
rhymes.
subscribing.
It's Apothic Inferno, which I bought last year, and I've been rationing because they only make it. It's like a limited edition. I think they're gonna make it again. I hope they do.
Yeah, they make it in October typically.
But I think it's kind of like their red blend that's aged in bourbon casks for a couple months, and it's super like smoky and boozy, and I really like it. It's awesome.
She likes anything that's smoky and tastes like a witch's cauldron.
Without the lizard gizzards and stuff.
Yeah. Let's see. Miscasts work too. Yeah, I might have some of those available. Hannah Mayhem is now hosting. Thank you, Hannah. I appreciate that. Let's see. I know what's going to happen on Amanda's channel. Wine talk. You know, you put so much pressure on yourself to do the right thing on your channel. People literally just want to talk.
I need to listen to the people.
Yeah, I mean, you could color in my coloring book if you don't feel like doing anything.
That's actually really true. I really like coloring.
Yeah, Amanda's big on coloring. What was I going to tell you guys? Oh, speaking of smoking, and I've been talking about this all week, and every time I say I want to try smoking something, Amanda thinks I'm about to say something else. But hey, it's Scott Wetterschneider. He's in here. Hello, Scott. Everybody say hello to Scott. Scott Wetterschneider is the mastermind behind digitally sculpting all of the toys for Thimbleston Hollow.
Oh no! I'll go fix it. It's because I had the light on.
Yeah. Hey, so the lights went out.
Be right back.
Guys, look at my face down here. We have a problem in this room. Sometimes the power goes out, and right now the power's out. So you're gonna listen to me tell spooky stories by this light. Look at the little picture down here. It'll come back on in a second. Yeah, the wiring in this room is just super not great. That's my battery backup that's keeping my camera going. So yeah, you guys just sit tight for 1 second. There they are. So yeah, see, told you it would happen. Yeah, we should tell ghost stories by the light. Yeah, when they built this thing, they didn't do the wiring properly. So yeah, so it's real touchy, which is super stupid. So, all right, it might go out again because the printer's on. So Amanda's just using all the energy in here. So let's see, who said nice haircut? Was it you, Scott? Thank you. Although knowing you, you're probably being a smart aleck. Ethan says the call is coming from inside the house. All right, is everything looking good still? I just want to make sure that the stream is still looking good for you guys. Let's see. Yes, Amanda has all the power and she's exploiting it all.
Sorry about that.
Let's see. Okay, so we're back and we're drawing. Anyway, I was talking about smoking, and nobody has asked what I had for dinner yet. That's a prompt, and I'm not going to say anything until somebody asks. Yeah. Oh, Scott's working on a thing for me, so everybody give him your full support. And tell him that he better do a good job. We know he will. All right, so what I had for dinner was I made applewood smoked pork chops on the grill. And I've never smoked anything on the grill before, and it came out awesome. Like it made a lot of smoke, and it stunk up the, the whole block, but it came out awesome. So yeah, Amanda's a big fan of smoky things, meat included. So, boy, the lights are really flickering out here.
Because it started up again.
Okay.
This room hates electricity.
It really does. Or it likes electricity, it just uses too much of it. Let's see. Yeah, it was super delicious. Let's see. I was letting the chat start before asking. Then there was a power outage. Yeah, there was so much going on. Let's see, I can't stay tonight. You'll have a good one. Have a great weekend. You too, Hannah. Thanks for popping in. Hopefully we don't have any major disasters that require your help, your Twitch knowledge.
We are reasonably competent adults.
We are getting there. We are learning, but we couldn't have gotten here without you. So have a good night.
Drinking and using an X-Acto knife.
Amanda's singing about using sharp objects while drinking, which I don't endorse in any way whatsoever.
I'm not a lightweight.
Let's see. Watermelon Salad says, "Yo, I gotta say, dude, your creature designs are a huge inspiration to me. Good shit, dude. Can't stay for long. Love your work." Thank you so much. That is the first swear that has gotten through.
Did not get modded.
Somehow my modbot didn't pick that up,
fine.
but we're all adults here. Everyone's heard the S word.
I would assume.
Kesha said she just choked on her drink at Amanda's song. Yeah, Amanda has lovely songs. So we had a really sweet dog over here the other day, and it was my son's girlfriend's dog, and Amanda is very, very maternal when it comes to animals, and I'll let you tell the rest of the story.
It was really hot outside in the sun.
It wasn't that hot.
It was hot enough that if you were wearing a fur coat, you would be really hot. And
right.
The dog was panting. And so I got it a bowl of water for being out on the porch in the sun. And I can't even explain where this came from in me. And it's like my mouth said words without my brain approving them first.
Get ready for this song. It's
great.
And
it just came out like this. This is for you when you get hot. Do the water dance. Which makes zero sense whatsoever. And I felt like a total idiot.
Do the water dance. But that's like our go-to tune for when we make up theme songs for things, like commercial songs. What were some? It was everything was made of soap.
Everything's made of soap. Bum, bum.
And Kesha says you need to release an album.
Everyone's ears will just bleed for an hour.
Yeah, Derek says you really need to start your channel already. It's just you singing theme songs.
Can all of us, like everyone in the chat, can we all do karaoke someday?
Oh, that'd be amazing.
So fun.
That would be amazing. So the reason why the Everything is Made of Soap song came about is because you guys may or may not know this about Amanda Louise Spade, but prior to being an artist, actually at the same time as being an artist, she was a soap maker and had her own company. So
Squeaky Queen.
Squeaky Queen, yeah. So she made some really beautiful, high quality soaps. You do have a side career in commercial jingles for sure.
Chris also thinks of Jingles. It's not.
I do.
me.
I do as well. Although I'm focused on what I'm drawing over here right now, so that's my excuse for not coming up with any songs. You're like my Ed McMahon on this show. It's great.
I was hoping for Flava Flav.
Yeah, you're. No, I think Ed McMahon's a little more. I mean,
I'll take it.
I mean, listen, Flavor Flav is definitely near and dear to my heart, but
he's fathered way more children than Ed McMahon.
True. Amanda the Jingle Queen. Not Jungle Queen, Jingle Queen. You can be Flava Flav if you wear a clock.
I can't even carry my phone with me.
What's great is, like, as his career progressed, his clock got bigger.
You think it was
Like,
compensation?
it started out pretty small. I mean, listen.
Like, was he starting to feel some crippling self-doubt?
No, I just think he was, like, going for it. Yeah, maybe he was just late all the time. So, and he just kept getting later and later, so he had to put a bigger clock on.
Oh, guys, I dropped my phone in the toilet yesterday. That's a first.
So, Amanda dropped her phone in the toilet. Amanda's really bad about having her phone with her. So, often she'll just grab my phone because...
I know. I don't ever have pockets.
Because she doesn't have pockets. And so she started carrying her phone around in her back pocket and was in the bathroom. And apparently,
Bloop.
there it went. Right in the toilet.
It's
in
fine.
the toilet, as they call it.
Yeah,
in these parts.
No worries. Phone is fine.
Yeah, so status of the phone. We didn't have to soak it in rice or anything. Was the bowl clean? Oh, yes.
The bowl was clean.
The bowl, yeah. Amanda and I, we keep a very... Well, actually, Amanda does most of the work in the bathroom, but yeah, it's fastidiously clean toilet. Our toilet... Well, so we had our bathroom redone, and the selling point for our brand new toilet was that it could flush 20 golf balls.
40.
Was it 40 or was
40.
that the bigger model?
No, 40 golf balls.
So if you need to flush 40 golf balls, you should go to the hospital. So yeah, so if you're trying to get rid of 40 golf balls that are like, evidence in a murder.
Then she was trying to upsell us on the next model up, and she goes, and it can flush 100, and I totally thought she was going to say golf balls. She said grams, which was a lot less impressive than 100
Yeah,
golf
I mean,
balls.
you can't just switch from using golf balls as a metric to grams, because that's that's a big downgrade.
40 golf balls is a lot of golf balls. That's a lot of poop.
It's a lot of poop. Let's see. Did you pour champagne on your phone afterwards?
No, but lots of isopropyl alcohol, so booze in some form.
See, you can just have time for have story time for a channel, Amanda.
It's true.
All stories about your day. Yeah, Amanda's a very good storyteller. As you guys already know this. How many meatloaves can it handle?
The singer?
Yeah, I was gonna say the singer or the food. I would say one meatloaf, the singer. He's a large man. Probably eats 40 golf balls worth of food. Oh no, Maker Geek says his phone camera stopped focusing after the dip in the bowl.
It had seen too much.
Yeah. Okay, so we need to contact like the National Toilet Bowl Flushing Board of America and have them use Meatloaf the singer and Meatloaf the food as a metric for how much it can flush. So let's get that changed right away.
I kind of want to Google like Meatloaf 2017.
Because I bet you he doesn't look much different.
I don't know, man.
I bet you he doesn't. I bet you he's aged very well.
Let's see. I can't help it.
I'm sure he's aged quite well, actually. I had to shoot a short film, so I had to get a new phone to do it. Oh no. Let's see. Midwest folks eat a lot of loaves of meat. LOL. Oh, Ethan is a plumbing engineer. Ethan, get on this. Get this changed immediately. Just say like the current metrics for plumbing, they're just not up to standard. We need to switch it over to meatloafs.
You know, he's older, but he's still totally still him. Like, you can totally tell who it is.
See, yeah, he probably doesn't look bad.
His face actually thinned out a little bit as he got older.
Scott says, when we were building the studio in the backyard, we measured everything in dinklages.
Is that like 3 feet?
That's like 3 feet tall. Oh, Easy Efro says, I've been to the lab where they develop low flow toilets.
Whoa.
Those sound like super chill toilets.
They got a
low flow. So what do they use? What do they use when they're... oh my gosh, Derek. Oh, here come all the bits.
It's
salt. There's salt. So what do they use when they're... thank you, Derek. Oh, one got lost. Actually, a couple of them went flying. Let's see.
Flush capacity will henceforth be known as meatloaf.
Do they just say flush capacity? Like, I want to know what they're using to test. I mean, obviously, they can't just flush it and be like, yep, that flushes a lot of water. They have to put something solid in there to test it. I want to know what the...
maybe that's where the golf balls came
yeah,
from.
yeah. What's the...
I want that job.
what's the stand-in for solid waste? Solids! So there's this... what was his name?
Oh, is it like Wally the water droplet?
Wally the water
I don't
droplet.
remember.
He was like a local thing
Oh
for
my God,
water
that's
treatment.
amazing, Kesho.
Flush capacitor. That's hilarious. He was like Wally the water droplet, and he would always talk about solids in the wastewater treatment world. Now let's talk about solids.
Your grandma makes solids. Your dog makes solids.
Grandma makes solids.
Everyone makes solids.
Low flow will not cut it for the Ryniak. It's not me. It's my teenager. He's the one who puts the toilets to the test around here.
I think it's because he's afraid to poop around his girlfriend, so he just holds it in for days on end.
Maybe that's it. Or no, I don't think so. I think he just eats a lot. He's a teenager. He eats like a monster. Easy Fro says, I'm ashamed to say I don't know how they test size of solids. Well, you probably know somebody that you can ask, right? I would assume. I know a guy who knows about solids.
Solids test.
There's a guy. I got you solids. Oh, my son just texted. His girlfriend just beat him with a 12-point lead in putt-putt. So.
Good for you, Rachel. Good for you.
I'm texting him back.
That's a pretty wide margin.
Oh, thanks, Candace, for the bits. Yeah, that is a pretty wide margin. You know, my son, it's so funny. He's so, like, good at drawing or, like calligraphy. He's got, like, so much control. But anything else, he can't do anything with his hands.
I think he just needs to it's because he boxes.
Yeah, that's
He
true.
just
Everything's
smashes them all the time.
punch-worthy. Oh, thanks, Derek. Easy Efro says, I'll bring it up at the next American Society of Plumbing Engineers meeting. You totally should. Say, inquiring minds want to know, what do we use for solid state testing? And say you want graphic details and possibly photos that you can post on a Facebook fan page. We all need to know.
Oh, I hope it's like little plastic turds.
That would be so
I
funny.
doubt it is, but a girl can dream.
You guys all heard that. She just stopped what she was doing like mid-cut, and went, oh, I hope it's little plastic turds.
Wouldn't that be cute?
Yeah, it would be very cute. Hopefully they have rolly eyes, too.
Yeah, that'd be the
I'd
best.
totally give them rolly eyes.
And names.
Oh, Kesho says, we'll be flushed with anticipation for the news you bring us. You know what? I am so glad that you guys are here to pick up with the puns, because I just catch garbage for it constantly. Because I can't stop myself from making puns all the time.
They're good.
Yeah, like Mr. Hanky. Do you remember Mr. Hanky, the Christmas poo?
No.
From South Park? He was like really early on.
That's why I don't know it.
You know, I was listening to a podcast the other day with Trey Parker, one of the creators of South Park, and I always forget that they make a new episode every week, and they're still doing it. I swear I haven't watched an episode of South Park in 15 years? I mean, it's been going since I was in college, so maybe 10 years? I don't know. Hashtag we need to know how they test that flow. So good. Well, it's deteriorated into toilet talk here at
It's my fault. I'm the one that dropped my iPhone in the toilet.
Hey, listen, you like to bring up relevant topics that everybody knows about.
I don't get out much, so
She doesn't get out much. Although you went to the doctor today.
Yeah, that's not really getting out. That's just going and getting blood drawn.
Early South Park, I totally bought a VHS tape of the first or second episode to my homeroom, and we watched it. So, when I was in college was when the Spirit of Christmas episode was making its rounds around the world via VHS, and a copy of it made it to my college. And I think that was... Yeah, it was a VHS tape. And that was the one that they had all like actually stop motion animated using cut paper. And it's hilarious that they use like Maya now to make the look of cut paper. Yeah. Yeah, when you had to tape things off the TV. Remember that? Remember taping things off the radio?
Yep.
I totally had like a cassette recorder in my room, and I would listen to the radio, and whenever a song would come on, I would just hit record. Oh, those were the days.
Did you get to the point where you like always, when you hear a certain song now, you always expect
yes.
the DJ to say something at the end?
Or the song that I recorded after it on that. Yeah. I'm trying to think of any particular order songs.
I was super into Stone Temple Pilots, and there was this one where I forget what the song was. I think it was Wicked Garden. But at the end, the DJ went STP, but right, she was saying P, but I just cut her off right at the beginning.
Yeah, here comes some STP with the Wicked Garden.
That's an uncomfortable juxtaposition. DJs.
That's the wrong type of DJ.
Yeah, this is like an alternative radio station, so.
But I'm sorry, we're bouncing all over the place with topics here, guys. We got a lot to say. Oh, Kesho likes Stone Temple Pilots also. Gotta pour some out for Scott Weiland. My cat was named Weiland. That's hilarious.
That's hilarious.
They make about the same sound. Back when the getting was good with music. Yeah, now that Chris Cornell's gone, only Eddie Vedder is left.
He's gonna outlive all of us.
Yeah, that's true. He'll outlive me.
With his chipmunk cheeks and his almost country music.
So we've decided that... Actually, I decided, and I always ruin it for everybody, unless you like country music, that if you put a little twang on any Pearl Jam song, it's a country music. It's a country song. It's a country music. It just becomes country music. Yeah, so sing Alive with just a little bit of a twang. Sing it out loud. I'm not going to do it for you. You have to make the revelation yourself.
call that? We were countrifying things. We had what I thought at the time was a clever name for it.
We were in the car. I can't remember.
No, I know what it was. We were singing Temple of the Dog. We were singing Hunger Strike, and it became I'm Going Country.
I'm Going Country.
I don't mind stealing bread.
I'm going country.
That's what it was.
Sorry, we're showing our age. Although
I can't feed all the powerless. Cup's already overfilled.
she's just gonna go the whole time, guys. I'm really sorry. If you guys weren't coming here to listen to country fried grunge music.
Country fried. That's another good one. Like
sorry. I hope that's what you wanted. Yeah, like a country fried steak. You know, my favorite thing I ever heard was Chris Hardwick from Nerdist was in a band, and he did a bluegrass version of Radiohead called Rodeo Head, and it's some of the best like parody bluegrass that I've ever heard, and it's awesome because it's like actually done really well. So you should look it up. I think it's on YouTube. You can probably find it. Oh, I don't like what's happening here. Do we harmonize in the car while singing? No, I'm like not great at singing.
You shut your mouth.
I'm not great at that. I'm not technically good at singing. I can sing, but I think it's something that I definitely wanted to work on with you because
the ghost of Chloe is calling.
Amanda is a very good singer, so she knows what she's doing.
Hey, let's hear it.
Oh, there was my daughter.
You go ahead and say hi.
Okay, she doesn't have an emoji, but come on in. Say hi to everybody. Just go over here. Come on this side. Say hi. This is Chloe. She has her glove on because she's drawing on a iPad Pro. So she's already being indoctrinated. So, all right, say hi, bye.
Hi, bye.
Everybody says hi. Oh yeah, you like her Cookie Cat shirt? We always just go, he left his family behind. She also has an awesome Cookie Cat sweater. That's like a knitted sweater that has all the Cookie Cats all over it. She's already gone, so everybody that's saying hi, I'll tell her later that you said hello. She is quite the artist, though. She's been learning how to use Procreate on the iPad Pro, and she's been going crazy on it. So, yeah, she's got the curse too, unfortunately, or fortunately. It'll cause her much pain. Yeah, she loves Steven Universe so much. What else? Her and Amanda are watching all of the Gravity Falls episodes in a row right now too. So I haven't been watching because I'm always off working somewhere. But I have been playing my PS4. So you guys would be so proud of me that I'm actually taking breaks and playing. So even though we're crazy busy, I've had to like take a couple breaks and play the PS4, and it's been very enjoyable. I get a little stressed still when missions start. I don't want to do that. I just want to wander around the wilderness. Oh no, are you guys fighting for the kaiju? Oh, I'm playing Horizon Zero Dawn, and as it goes on, I'm learning a lot more. Let's see. I have a crazy suggestion since we're all watching live. Can we get dibs on the live drawings we're watching? Like the first one to donate $100 get. Is that a fair perk? Oh my god. Let me think about that one. Let's give me the new question. Did you take a break today, Chris? That's a really interesting idea, Derek. Yeah, I mean, if let me think about it for a minute. I'll get back to you before the drawing's over. What does everybody else think about that? I mean, I don't necessarily have a problem with that, but let me think on it. But you put me on the spot, Derek. It's not a bad question at all. It's actually very interesting. Be a good way to just be like, okay, boom, now you got it. Let's see. Yeah, I do need to do research and find out how much of... Well, actually, the donations, if it's a direct donation, I get to keep it all. I think there's like a small amount that they take out. Yeah, so I know there's other artists who do live drawing but sell prints. I don't sell prints of my drawings. I've given a lot of thought to that, but I don't do that.
Everyone loves Cookie Cat.
Yeah. What's a Dutch auction, Scott? I know it's not dirty. It sounds dirty. But what is a Dutch auction? See, the only problem would be if someone doesn't have funds, but that happens. Well, I think I would only allow people who I know are on the up and up.
See, that's hard. Cause
Yeah. Yeah, that's tough. That's tough. I know most of you guys. You start a set price, and it goes down.
The first person to 0 wins.
Oh, so do you start with a high? You start with a high number and then go down until people stop? That's a way different auction system than I had ever thought of. It is really interesting, though. It's harder to manipulate.
Huh.
Yeah, that is true.
Because someone could just go in the top number.
Right.
Like
Right.
It's riskier.
It's all based on panic.
I was gonna say panic and desperation.
Right.
That seems really evil.
Well, for certain people it seems evil. For other people it seems like it would be fun, right? The people that think being evil is fun.
Yeah. Chloe's all set up that day.
Okay, thank you for...
Sure.
She was drawing on her iPad?
Yeah, no, the Bluetooth just got messed up. So
Oh,
I had to
okay.
reconnect the pencil.
Damn you, Bluetooth! So Derek asked a question about, whoever gets to $100, could they get the... He said, I have a crazy suggestion. Since we're all watching live, can we get dibs on the live drawing we're watching? Like the first one to donate $100 gets it. Is that a fair perk?
That's an interesting idea.
Yeah, it is an interesting idea.
I think that's worth thinking about.
Yeah, let me think about it before next. Let me do some research and let me think about it before next time.
We may have to talk with our manager Steve because he's super smart with these kind of things.
Yeah, he might think it's crap. But then there's a lot of times he thinks something's crap and I go, that's okay, I don't care, Steve. Sorry, Steve, if you're watching. Or you pick a number and we guess. The Dutch are world renowned for their cruelty. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, like, I'm not super comfortable. I mean, listen, I know I have to sell stuff, but like making it a live auction go crazy in here, I'd just be afraid it would get cruddy with people. But let me think about it. I think it would be fine, but Derek.
You and your ideas.
You and your ideas, Derek. Again, I don't think it's a bad idea. I just have to think about it a little bit. So it's an interesting idea. It's like a live sale, so people don't have to fight. And then they have to show up. And then we'll get more viewers. And then it'll go crazy in here. And then it'll be even harder to buy drawings. Let's see. My only issue is if multiple pay at about the same time and you get like 300 from 3 different people. Is there a way to send money back? Yeah, that is definitely a problem. There's always that drawing that you do for Patreon where you have the drawing giveaway. You could do a drawing for us regulars. Oh my gosh, this is going to get so hard to keep track of everything.
Yeah, people like my stuff.
Oh, will you shut up? Nobody asked you over there, Spade. Yeah, I mean, I like doing perks for people. I just have to think about it. I think maybe it's just I don't know. Like, let me think about it, okay? Let me think about it. Let's see. Yeah, especially if we all want the drawing. Let's see. You'll get more viewers for sure if they know they get a shot at the drawing they love. Yeah, I'd have to figure it out because I wouldn't want a bunch of people just like throwing money at it and then me keeping all the money. You know, and then there'd be like, you know, $500 for a $75 drawing. And then I would hate to do all like the refunds to everybody. Like that'd just be more work for me. There's got to be a way to figure this out. There's got to be a way. Derek says, no pressure here. Take my money. I have no problem taking your money. But I want to figure out a fair way. Because I'm not against it. I'm not against somebody in the live stream getting the drawings. But I want to figure out a fair way to do it. So I'm not greedy. Let's see. Oh yeah, it could just be an auction where people just write in what they're willing to pay.
Can I show off our cards for Comic-Con?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Art prints?
Yeah.
Here. Move your hand.
Okay. Look at these guys. So do you wanna describe what we're looking at?
These are a prize that we are giving away when we go to Comic-Con. We have a prize wheel at our booth. I wish we had a picture of it. We have an awesome spinny prize wheel at our booth, and everybody can win candy or an art print like that, or what else do we have? Glow sticks or a blind box. It's just a fun promo thing, but we are making these little art prints for it. Oh, here we go.
It's an actual prize wheel, guys. It's a Thimblesome Hollow prize wheel. And look, Amanda spun it once and won a blind box.
Grand prize!
So yeah, so you can win the art print. You've been working so hard on all that stuff.
Oh, thanks. It's been a lot of work, but I think it's gonna look really good.
Okay, wait. I'm gonna go back for 1 second. They just write what they're willing to pay. Then you time it out, and the top offer gets a chance to pay in. If they pass, it goes to the next highest offer, and they pay in. So the only one person pays ultimately. That's a good idea, Scott. I'll think about that. Oh, people love it. People love the wheel.
Everyone loves prize wheels. It's so fun.
Yeah. Yeah. Derek gets to spin. Well, unfortunately, the wheel is in the mail right now on its way to San Diego, along with the stump that I sculpted. That everybody on Patreon has seen the stump. That thing was enormous.
So here's the big secret of that prize wheel. When we got it, it was just like a rainbow prize wheel. And using the technology of Photoshop and Office Depot's printing department, for $8, we were able to print out like new little wedges for the prize wheel and like just tape them on underneath the plexiglass. So it totally looks like a pro thing, but it was all just printed out at Office Depot. It was pretty rad.
It came out really, really professional looking.
Thanks.
So yeah, our booth is gonna be super fun.
And obnoxious.
Oh, can I
Yeah,
grab?
here we go.
Let me see one of those prints. Here's the print. You guys will notice a couple new characters in there. So we got, I think his name is Fuzzhorn.
Working name Fuzzhorn.
There's Pippet. There's Clover, Burblebum, Grumblethorn. Mothpup is the working name for him. I did a print of him before.
Mothpup's a good name.
There is Tufflepug and Buckley and what's the Daisy?
I'm calling him Blossom.
Blossom and Atticus. So, yeah. So it's a nice little print. There you go. I'll keep that
Just
close
keep that
by.
there, I'll get it.
Oh, sorry about that. Everybody likes the idea of the prize wheel.
It's fun. Even if all you get is a pack of Smarties, it's fun.
Yeah, we're giving out a lot of candy. So, hopefully it'll all go well. Fingers crossed. So, yeah, Scott Wetterschneider in the chat, he's the one who is actually, he's got all the schematic drawings for those guys right now, and he is sculpting them. So no pressure, Scott. Only everybody in the feed collects them. So do a good job. Well, he sculpted all the original ones, and he did a fantastic job with not a lot of back and forth. He really knows how to translate Amanda and my work into 3D really, really well. So, and Scott has sculpted a lot of toys that you guys probably already have. You just don't know that he sculpted it. He's a great sculptor. Sell me all the pink ones immediately.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait to do color schemes for these guys.
Yeah, I'm not really sure how we're gonna handle color this time. Well, we'll definitely do pink, but I don't know if we're gonna I don't think we're gonna repeat. Oh, I didn't say set a timer for the.
Hey, I think Jamie's here.
Set a timer for the lead breaking. Hey, Jamie. Okay, so CB Spaceship. Everybody's jumping in. CB Spaceship is Cardboard Spaceship, and they are the producers of Thimblesome Hollow. So, welcome, Jamie. Everybody say hi, Jamie. Woo! At least I assume it's Jamie, one of the, he's the main guy over there. Let's see. John Lee's studio is now following. Thank you, John Lee. What's up, Jamie? So you can see how busy we are. Amanda's over there cutting out the art prints for the booth, so we are staying busy for everything for the booth as we speak. So yeah, Cardboard Spaceship they're the ones responsible for, for Thimblesome Hollow becoming a thing at all. Without them, that it just wouldn't have happened. So you can thank them. And Scott Wetterschneider. Everybody is here. It's a party. Now we just need Steve. Where's Uncle Steve? Where's Uncle Steve?
Have a baby.
Yeah, that's true. Steve has a pending child. Child number 4, right?
Yep.
Yikes.
So many babies.
Thanks for the follow, Scott Wetterschneider. Yeah, no thanks on the babies. I'm done.
I never started it. I'm done.
Yeah. Yeah, Jamie, make sure that you look out for Derek. He's wily. He'll show up at the booth. Are you coming in costume, Derek? Because he came to 5 Points dressed as One Punch Man. And I just get out of his way. Babies are more than just drool machines.
Jamie missed all the riveting toilet talk earlier.
Oh yeah, we were talking about toilets for a while. We were talking about like flush capacity of toilets. Not our Derek. No, not our Derek. Derek Tonga. He's the Derek Tonga super fan. Cardboard Spaceship also owns a Derek. He makes great breakfast. Derek 2.0, yes.
Oh, Lisa's the one that gets you into it.
Oh,
I
well,
understand.
I understand.
You would be the same. You'd be like, Chris, dress up. Dress up.
Yeah. We always run out of time to do that kind of stuff.
Yeah, Chloe wants to go to like non us related cons, and I like.
Yeah, that's true.
That.
Yeah, she likes to go to the local cons dressed as
That's fun.
obscure internet characters. It's okay. You missed the potty talk. We'll be hanging out with you in person for like a week, so there'll be plenty of time to do it in person. A little late to the stream tonight, but hello, Critter Crew. Hello, BFSO Obsessed. Welcome back. The whole Critter Crew is here, holding strong at 27. So I think I have to, like, literally every time I do a drawing, I think I have to break the lead at least once.
I think it's good luck.
To just, yeah, it's good luck. That's what it is. No, I think it's I'm like regulating my pressure, and I can't really tell how hard I'm pressing, which you'd think by now, after how many thousands of drawings. It literally happens on every single drawing. I break a lead. It doesn't matter how careful I'm being. So it isn't just for the camera. But I should make like a little clock in the corner that I start.
It was like days without injury or something. Like
Yeah, without incident, an incident clock. That's what it is. One of my favorite things to do is cosplay for Free Comic Book Day and hang out at a favorite comic shop with people coming in and out all day.
Awesome.
That does sound awesome. We had Free Comic Book Day here. And I took my kids to go out to it, and the line was ridiculously long. So we just got donuts and went home. I think it was just like, we were looking for something to do, but we were like, yeah, I don't really want to wait in line.
Oh,
but
Sailor Pluto. Nice. Deep cuts. She's awesome.
Oh, yeah, that's awesome. Oh, for the Ren Fair. It would be so awesome to see the sailors at Ren fairs.
Medieval Sailor Moon?
Yeah.
That'd be
that would be cool if you like sort of mashed it up a little bit.
Yeah, that'd be really cool.
Medieval sailors. Always with the donuts, Chris. Yes. What were you expecting? Not donuts? I haven't had donuts in a while. Although we're going to the West Side Market tomorrow, which if you guys don't know about the Cleveland West Side Market, just look it up on the internet.
It's awesome.
They've done tons of like, I think Anthony Bourdain went there at one point.
It's like a really old, like brick enclosed indoor food market.
Yeah, it's really, really cool. So we're going to go there tomorrow, and there are plenty of opportunities for me to eat a donut.
And for me to get salty black licorice.
Ugh. Why do you torture yourself with that?
It's delicious.
Amanda loves salted black licorice. Discuss.
Or disgust.
Porch lettuce. We had porch lettuce tonight. In our salad. Yes, if you go to the West Side Market, look up because it's amazing. Although it's like 2 years ago, they had a major fire in there, and they had to shut it down, and they had to power wash the walls and the ceiling, which I think was the first time that had been done in many, 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 many decades. So they did it, and now it's amazing. Now it's like super bright and beautiful in there. But yeah, it's a crazy old building. Oh yeah, donuts are Dutch.
No, licorice is.
Oh, licorice is Dutch. Yeah, here's the thing you're supposed to enjoy. Have some pain.
How does it go though? Wait, go back up to what Jamie's saying. Is this something we know?
We've never been there.
Okay. We should do it.
Yes, we should for sure go there. Hopefully the toilet at the Airbnb we're staying at has
flushes 40 golf balls.
Flushes 40 golf balls worth of hash house a go-go. Yeah, I've always heard about that place, but we've never actually been there. Best place for yellow watermelon is at the West Side Market. We'll have to look for that tomorrow. Actually, the best thing you can get at the West Side Market is the falafel at Maha's Falafel. It's amazing. Everybody goes there for was it George's Gyros? The line is always super long for that place, but you gotta go to Maha's for falafel. It's amazing. Best falafel around. Actually, best falafel I've ever had.
It's really good and fast.
And super fast and fresh and amazing. Toilet requirements for Airbnbs. Yeah, that's something that I think they would just immediately not let you rent their place if you... Oh, lead break number 2. Breaking leads all over the place.
Yeah,
lead breaking.
Thing.
A lead breaking sound?
Yeah, no, like a little...
A graphic. A sad face. Yeah, if I was running an Airbnb and somebody's like emailed me and said, yeah, what's your flush capacity? The flush capacitor? I'd be like, yeah, no, thanks. We're not renting. It's just going back to toilets. Thanks again, Amanda.
Always.
I mean, we all have toilets in our lives. Let's not kid ourselves here. It's something that we can all agree on. What is falafel? Okay, let's explain falafel. Falafel is chickpeas, some sort of flour. Usually they use bulgur, I think.
No, actually, it's just chickpeas.
No, I think no, not for falafel. I've made it before.
I have too.
You have to have something that will fry.
Huh. I used chickpeas, tahini, lemon juice, olive oil, salt, and garlic.
I'm telling you, look up a recipe,
okay,
man.
I believe you.
And it's deep fried. So you put it in like a food processor and you get all that stuff together. Lots of parsley too. And you deep fry it in these little patties. And it's amazing. But it's a lot of legumes. So it will give you the toots real bad. Doot 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 doot.
Toots. That is so loud.
Yes. Oh, Ethan says I'm working on a Japanese hotel and they have amazing toilets. Yes, they do. It just keeps going back to toilets. But Japanese toilets are the best.
I think
for
I was
sure.
thinking of hummus.
Yes, you were thinking of hummus.
Sorry, wrong Middle Eastern food.
Oh no. Jamie says that he's gonna have Derek make falafel. I don't know if making falafel in a small place.
You know we're all sharing that same house.
Yeah,
right?
we're all staying in a small. How many of us are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, possibly 6 people.
Bring your respirator.
In a how many bedroom place? It's gonna be so much farting. I mean, I'm sorry, girls don't fart. Except for my daughter, she farts like crazy.
My mom always said we fluff.
No. Toilet talk with Chris Ryniak. Yeah, totally. Toilet talk. Welcome back to Toilet Talk. Oh, somebody got the mod bot for Toilet Talk.
Yeah, but they let someone say shit.
That's hilarious. What? Don't tell us the skate team is staying with us too. You can't. Don't joke around like that. 142.5 people are staying with us. So at the Cardboard Spaceship booth, we are being taken over for an hour or so on one of the days, by a skate team who I don't know. Can we talk about that, Jamie? Is that like common knowledge? Are we allowed to talk about that? Japanese toilets are too expensive here in the U.S. I want one for my condo, and I can't part with that kind of dough. Yeah, Japanese toilets are pretty amazing. So it's would you say the Enjoy skate team are taking over the booth because they've done My Little Pony skate decks with is it with Hasbro? I think it's a actual licensed thing, and they're going to be at our booth signing for I think an hour on one of the days. So that should be fun. What's so funny?
I was just reading what Jamie wrote. Should be mellow.
Yeah, I don't know if I can hang out with pro skaters. I'm a little too old.
They're staying at our Airbnb.
Yeah, right. No, he was just kidding. He wrote JK.
Let's do it.
No. Reclaim our youth.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say urine.
Jeez. Back to the toilets.
Sorry.
Again. We can't get away from toilets.
It's a primal thing.
All right, let's talk about My Little Pony. Wow, I still have all my original My Little Pony. Amanda can talk about My Little Pony. Since this is the Amanda show, I'm just gonna step aside. Amanda can talk about.
Powder Puff or Windy? Those are the ones that
Amanda would like to know if you have Powder Puff or Windy, because those were the ones that she had.
At least the ones I can remember.
I can talk.
Powder or Powder Puff, something like that.
I can talk about G.I. Joe. I can talk about Masters of the Universe. I can talk about Mask. What else can I talk about? Toys that I had. Oh, I can talk about Star Wars for sure. And Power of the Force. But I'll let you guys talk about ponies for a while. Discuss. I mean, listen, I'm a pony fan myself. You guys have all seen Sparkle Pony Magic. Oh, you're in luck, Chris. Nice, Kesho. Real nice. Yeah, D'Artagnan. Mask was like the best toy line, wasn't it? So for those of you that don't know of Mask, it started as a cartoon. Although back in the 80s, a lot of times like they were merchandising cartoons at the same time. Or they were merchandising for cartoons at the same time that they were actually making the cartoon. So it was like this two-pronged approach. So Mask was this really cool. I don't remember the exact story, but there was like good guys and bad guys, and they all had vehicles, and the vehicles would transform, and then they would have these like masks that would all come on. So like you'd come with these little small action figures that had masks that would go on, and they'd have like a semi or something, and then the semi would transform into this like battle semi. But they were really cool. No, I don't think I've ever seen anything on Robot Chicken. Oh, Dino Saucer, sing it. Dino Saucers. There you go.
Yeah, he's my friend and a whole lot more.
Oh no, you're talking about Denver, the last dinosaur. He's my friend and a whole lot more. Okay, just start throwing out cartoons from the 80s and we'll try to sing them.
I feel like that song should end with I'm old.
We do this pretty often actually. We look up like 80s cartoon themes and stuff. We like to play we'll like put on a compilation of like sitcoms from the 80s and see which ones of us know it. Punky Brewster. That one I don't know. Do you know the Punky Brewster theme song?
No, actually.
I know the show. I just don't know the theme song.
My mom used to call me Punky Brewster, but I can't remember how it goes.
Oh, Punky. Maybe you'll have to look that one up. Oh, man. Look at that lead brake. I'm having a really hard time getting this curve down. You guys have watched me erase it 6 million times. Gem and the Hologram. Sing it, Mandy.
Oh, give me a second. I gotta go through my mental Rolodex of... Gem is truly outrageous. Truly, truly, truly outrageous.
See, there you go.
Gem. Oh, I love
There
Gem.
you go.
The girl, I don't know her name. Was it Asa or something? She had blue hair and she played the guitar and she was my favorite.
So somebody said animated Ewoks. Did that have a theme?
Yeah.
I don't remember. Is it terrible?
I can't even begin to sing it. It was like...
Wow, nice going. I hated it. I'm a huge Star Wars fan, and I hated it. I watched Droids, but I don't remember that theme. Let's see. You got some pipes, Mandy. Yes, she does. Oh, Family Ties. Let's go.
I don't remember Family Ties. I always get it mixed up with Growing Pains.
Family Ties. How does that one go? Is that the Sharing the Laughter and Love one?
Oh, show me that smile.
No, that's what it is.
You're crying. Oh, that was her name, Asia.
Oh, Silverhawks. Silverhawks. I don't remember the song, but I loved that show.
Wait,
it had the. Oh yeah.
It was like something metal, something real.
Yeah.
Partly metal, partly real, something like that.
I always go. Silverhawks are on the move. Silverhawks are loose. Because it was the same show. There was also like the one. It was like cowboys in Mars or something stupid like that.
Yeah, like space cow. I never watched it. I don't know.
Yeah. Thunder, 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 cats.
That's a good one too.
Let's see. I remember what I was going to ask. Don Bluth films. Who else was scarred by The Land Before Time?
I was a little old, I think, for The Land Before Time.
Uh-oh, DuckTales.
Woo!
Somebody already wrote it. Biker Mice from Mars. I don't know that one.
I had a school folder.
Biker Mice from Mars?
Yeah, I never watched it. I just thought the characters were cool.
Brave Star. Oh, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Worst theme song.
Oh, yeah. We were just discussing how terrible the words to that one were. Somebody just said I had a beautiful family. Thank you, Rebecca Dembo. I don't really know what that means. Are you talking about all the people in the feed? Because they are my family now. Let's see. I had to take a call, but it sounds like we were talking about childhood cartoons. Yes, we were. What is DBZ?
Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, yeah, I don't
know.
I don't know. I'm too old for that. I feel so little. It's okay, Brit Puppcat. This is all coming back. This is all coming back into fashion, yes. The heroes are in the half shell. The worst line is Donatello does machines.
They're all the worst.
It's so dumb.
Raphael is cool, but
rude.
Michelangelo.
Give me a break.
Party dude.
Cowabunga!
Party!
Didn't he say cowabunga? Or did you say party?
Party?
I don't remember.
Who knows?
So bad. Batman the Animated Series was really great.
It was really good.
Yeah, I loved that one. I was probably too old to be watching that. What are some other ones we watched when we were young? He-Man.
Oh, I watched She-Ra.
You didn't watch He-Man at all?
No, not really. Because She-Ra was cool, and she had that, was her name Catra? She was like the bad guy, and she was like a black cat, and she was cool. And She-Ra had like a big swan or something? Anyway,
Did she
had a sword, and she was rad.
She had a
She
sword.
had a lady sword.
Shirt Tails. The only thing I really remember about Shirt Tails was Bogey, the orangutan. He talked like Humphrey Bogart. But they were a bunch of animals that lived in a tree in Central Park or something.
Oh,
and they all talked. Oh, gummy bears.
The Snorks.
Art now, sleep later is now following. Thank you. Oh, Snorks were the best.
I like this.
I don't remember the song either. Snorks were just underwater Smurfs. I had some Snorks toys, like those little like injection molded PVC figures, like they made of the Smurfs.
I feel like if I hear this once.
Gummy Bear, sing it. Oh, the Get Along Gang. That was. produced by the company that I used to work for, American Greetings. Although I don't remember that song either. How adventure with the one compare. Gummy bears!
Magic and mystery.
Bring them to me!
Oh my gosh,
Duke
Jabberjaws.
Eggthorn!
You could probably do a good Jabberjaws.
Jabba 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 jaw. That was another one that was like a trope. There was like Scooby-Doo was the first one, and then there was Jabberjaw, and then there was Grape Ape, and then there was Speed Buggy. They were all the same show, and they all had like a Scooby-Doo character, but one was an ape, one was a shark, one was a talking dune buggy. So dumb. Let's see. Popples, yes.
Yep.
We made those toys too. Let's see. What was the... Oh, yeah, Muppet Babies. Oh, that's a terrible song. I'm not going to sing that one.
Oh my gosh, I love Fraggle Rock. I was
Oh, yeah.
so obsessed when I was a little kid. I wanted to be
Bam, bam,
Loki
bam,
so
bam,
much.
bam, 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 bam.
She was like the motherly hippie artist.
Fraggle Rock was awesome. Dance
love
cares
that.
away. You didn't even clap. Wait for another day. Let the music play. Down at Fraggle Rock.
Bam.
Adventures.
Fraggle Rock.
Adventures of Candy Claus. What's that?
I don't know that.
Never heard of that. I knew Rainbow Bright. I think I saw that one in there. Captain Caveman. I know that one too, Scott. All the old Hanna-Barbera ones. Who else was clapping along? I don't know what PJ Sparkles is either. I feel like I have a blind spot in my youth where I was too old to watch cartoons. Well, I don't know. I was too old to watch kids' cartoons.
I'm younger than you, and these are not ringing a bell.
Care Bears, yep. Our company made that as well. Amanda and I both worked for the company that made Care Bears, Get Along Gang, My Pet Monster, Mad Balls, Strawberry Shortcake, Holly Hobby, Popples. What else did they make?
I think you pretty much covered it all.
There's another one I'm missing. I can't remember.
They didn't do Rainbow. No, that was Hallmark. Did Rainbow.
Danger Mouse.
Oh yeah, I love and Count Duckula. There you go.
Count Duckula. Yeah. I knew that one was... I don't know Banana Man. There she goes.
Duckula.
That was great. I don't know Banana Man.
It was a English show.
Banana Man. Yes, I did see the new Pet Monster figure. Did you have anything to do with that, Scott? I did comment on the new My Pet Monster figure because I was commending them on actually getting a proper license to do it, rather than just bootlegging it like everybody else seems to do. They went like adults and filled out paperwork and did handshakes and got a proper licensing agreement. So good for them. That is awesome, Scott. It came out great. I thought that sculpting looked familiar, so it looks really awesome. If you guys haven't seen, there's a company called The Creepy Company that they are making a vinyl version of My Pet Monster, and it's really cool. So Scott Wetterschneider sculpted it. So yeah, it looked great. It looks super great. Let's see. Banana Man. I don't know anything about that.
It was the Thames Company. See, the thing is, I have such vivid memories of these shows that I can even like.
Oh my gosh. Thank you,
mind.
Derek. Holy cow. That's amazing. Thank you so much, Derek. Well, I didn't read the note that was under there, but I think it said something. I think I know what it was about, but that's amazing. Thank you so much, man.
It said something about an anniversary gift.
Yeah. Yeah. You got a good wife, Derek. Yeah, I do think Scott sculpts every toy. All the good toys he sculpts. Scott has this amazing ability to look at 2D images and translate them into 3D, and he does a really amazing job at that. So. Derek just leveled up with that one. You didn't have to do that though, but thank you. Yeah, maybe for that I just give you this drawing anyway. We'll talk.
His tail's really cool. The screen has been frozen for a while. I'm just now seeing it.
Oh no.
The tail's cool. It's like a ribbon.
Thanks. Yeah, I was trying to do like a tadpole tail, and I wasn't sure if I'd be able to pull it off, but I think I was able to.
Oh no, don't pull it off.
No, not like pull it off. Oh, not like that. This isn't what I meant.
Great, now I have the Count Duckula theme song going through my head.
Is the stream still going?
Yeah.
Everybody still on? Just need to make sure. It looked like it froze for a second over here. I'm trying to think of other shows that all the Disney ones were good. Like
Darkwing Duck is rad.
Darkwing Duck had a great theme song.
It was a good show too.
It was a good show. What is it? The DuckTales. I'm not gonna do that one that you hate.
Oh.
Yeah, the one with Baloo. That one's pretty terrible.
The show was alright, but I didn't like the theme song.
Hey, Amanda.
Yes.
You got a request there.
Oh. Yes.
Amanda's going to plug the Facebook group, the Critter Crew Facebook group, for people that are watching this on YouTube, because this will go up on YouTube later. If you go to Facebook, you guys all know Facebook. It's new. Yeah. Go to Facebook and look up Chris Ryniak's Critter Crew. Or I think it's Chris Ryniak's # Critter Crew. You will find the Facebook group for the Twitch channel, and all these wonderful people in the chat are on there sharing amazing things, like my mom showing pictures of me as a baby.
With a little baby mullet.
The Transformers.
That's how it goes, right?
Yeah. I hear they're robots in disguise. The Decepticons.
No one knows.
I swear I don't know that's all I ever knew. Something to destroy the evil forces of the Decepticons.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Oh, the banana splits. That's like from the that's from the 60s or 70s or something like that. I want to say that wasn't a Sid and Marty Krofft show. It might have been. You guys have seen the Sid and Marty Krofft shows. They're nuts. Like Sigmund and the Sea Monsters and HR Puff and stuff in Lidsville. The weirdest show ever.
The kookiest. There we go.
Oh yeah, thank you for naming the Critter Crew, Candace. That's awesome. Oh, Autobots wage their battle to destroy the evil forces of the Decepticons. Yep, that's it. Oh, it was Hanna-Barbera. Oh, that's right, it was Hanna-Barbera, because there was like cartoon versions of the Banana Splits too, and they would drive around in like a little like 6-wheeled like all-terrain vehicle and do kooky, crazy stuff. Yeah, those characters are really fun. Trying to think back. So I grew up in Detroit, and I didn't find out till much later that there was such a thing as local kids television. But there was a show called The Hot Fudge Show that came out of Detroit, and it had puppets and like crazy skits and stuff. But it was so weird and disturbing, and I went back and like looked for it on YouTube, and I didn't find it till many years later. Somebody finally uploaded some of it, but it's like such a weird show.
I never saw Hot Fudge.
It's terrible. Oh yeah, Mighty Mouse.
I watched local religious TV.
Oh, weird.
So there was
Oh,
some
right. Didn't you
like,
say there was like a cow, like a Wild West?
Oh, that was Gospel Bill.
Gospel Bill.
But before that, there was one called the Sunshine Factory.
Okay.
And it was like I don't know, like there was like people in costumes. It wasn't animated.
You almost said cosplay.
No, I said costumes.
There was cosplay
It's only cosplay
in the 70s.
If you're not doing it on a TV show for that purpose.
That's true.
But yeah, the Sunshine Factory. But I remember there was this guy who was like a mechanic, and he always wore this like coveralls, and he was really dirty, and he had like blacked out teeth. But there was this little like, I think it was supposed to be like a soot ball or like a dust bunny or something. It was like a dirt wad basically.
Huh.
And it talked, and I always really liked it.
Was the guy with blacked out teeth, was he a prospector?
No, this was in a different thing. He was
I'm a prospector, folks.
This was not in the Wild West.
We had Ramblin' Rod, who played the old cartoons like Popeye and stuff. He was famous for wearing a coat covered in pins.
Wow,
Ramblin' Rod. Oh, that's crazy. You're in the studio audience. That's awesome. I watched, what's his name? Captain Kangaroo when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Did you ever watch that?
I just asked a question about Barnaby, who was kind of like a local rip-off of Captain Kangaroo.
I've heard of Barnaby.
I was really little, though.
Man, kids' TV was so creepy. If you go back and watch it now, it's like, oh God, who let this through? Even like early Sesame Street was kind of disturbing too. I mean, it was all black and white. And the puppets were like straight made in somebody's basement.
Yeah.
I mean, I shouldn't say that. We have a studio in our basement.
I was gonna say, that's kind of how we do everything.
Hatchie Malachi. I don't know that one. I know Mr. Rogers for sure. Oh, in the Land of Make Believe. So, was that filmed in Pittsburgh?
That I don't know.
But there's actually some of the puppets and sets are in the Pittsburgh Children's Museum, right?
Yeah.
Like the Daniel Tiger puppet is there. Oh, Great Space Coaster. Do you remember that one?
No.
That was a late Sid and Marty Krofft one.
Okay.
That one was crazy. In Jersey, Mario Cantone had a crazy weird show from the basement from a basement in Secaucus. Oh, Lamb Chop. I remember Lamb Chop too. Babar. Cartoon Express. I don't know if I remember Cartoon Express.
Familiar.
That does sound familiar.
Oh, Special Delivery.
I don't know that one.
Oh, that was the one where, like, if you stayed at the department store overnight, the mannequin would come to life with all of his friends.
Oh, weird.
That were also inanimate objects or puppet mice or something. Yeah.
Puppet mice? Question mark. I liked like the weird like sciencey shows, like 3-2-1 Contact. We watched that one. Nate Dawes is now following. Thanks, Nate. Oh, Pinwheel. Yeah, I remember that. WGN had Ray Rayner. See, every city apparently had a guy. A guy who probably had a puppet that he talked to. I do remember Pinwheel, though. Yeah, there goes 3-2-1 Contact. And that was where the Bloodhound Gang was on 3-2-1 Contact, wasn't it?
Yes. I think.
Whenever there's trouble, we're there on the double. We're the Bloodhound Gang. PJ Patches. Man, there's so many. The littlest koala.
Sorry, it's Little Koala. I was wrong.
Lil?
It's the Little Koala.
Yeah, all the stuff that They Might Be Giants is doing. I mean, let's be honest. Everything that They Might Be Giants was doing early on was pretty much for kids anyway. But yeah, all the kids stuff that they do now. Both of my kids loved that stuff. Like the No album was the one that they got hooked on, and then they there was like a sleep one too, like Go to Bed or something. My God, there's so many weird kids shows from the 80s and 90s. Land of the Lost. Okay, which Land of the Lost? The original Land of the Lost, or the re-release in the, I think it was early 90s, which wasn't great. The Slee Stacks from the original Land of the Lost are amazing. Oh, David the Gnome. I always felt like that was that show was so like
serious.
So somber.
But they had that fox named Swift that they could ride.
Yeah. Everybody wants a fox that you can ride.
Oh my God, Small Wonder.
Oh, geez, that show. I don't know which I disliked more, the kid or the kid that played the girl that played the robot. I think the kid, definitely.
Or the fact that they had a robot child. I mean...
And hilarity ensued.
What do you like?
She's a robot.
Also,
he's a bratty kid.
The problem is, like, she had a brother. Like, what do you think he felt during all of this?
That he wasn't a robot?
What was the one where the girl's dad was an alien? And, like, he would communicate with her once in a while?
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I can't remember the name of it. All I keep thinking of is Mork from Ork. Mork and Mindy, but that's not it.
I'm having really, like...
I know what you're talking about.
I have partial memories of this.
Pete and Pete, yes!
Oh, yeah, Pete and Pete. That's a really
with Iggy
show.
Pop as the dad.
And Michael Stipe.
Oh, that's right. And then the guy who plays Arnie, I think I just saw him on, what was the name of that show I just saw him on? The one with the walls around, the aliens and the walls around the city. Why can't I think of the name of that?
Attack on Titan?
No, it's recent. It's a show, like a live action show. It has Sawyer from Lost in it.
Oh, the Colony?
Oh yeah, Colony. Oh, somebody said don't hug me, I'm scared. We have feelings about don't hug me, I'm scared. We already know that. We know that thing. We I don't know. It's a thing. I'll say that. Big comfy couch, I know of that one. Oh, Are You Afraid of the Dark? Yeah, my son watched that. And my daughter was really afraid of it. Star Blazers. Okay, I don't know that one. Everybody's just throwing names out there. You could just make up a name. Golf ball flushers. Robopath is not following. Thanks, Robopath. Okay, yeah, Amanda's talking about Don't Hug Me in the panel, in the chat.
Out of this world.
Out of this world. There you go. Thank you, Kesho. Did you look that up or did you know what it was? No shame. No shame. If you Google food it, I'm impressed. Okay, you guys see this right here? This is what we call a tangent. See where these two things meet up? That is unacceptable, and I'm going to fix it. So I'm going to make them overlap. Unacceptable. Eureka's Castle? Yeah, we were just watching videos of that recently, weren't we?
Oh yeah, I liked Eureka's Castle. It was a little late for me.
Yeah.
I watched it anyway when I was like homesick.
I think a lot of stuff we go back and watch because the puppets are amazing. Like the puppets from Bear in the Big Blue House are amazing. Especially the bear. He's such a good puppet. Gullah Island. That's actually a really interesting show. The premise of that show is really interesting because it's based on I can't remember. It's like an actual cultural thing, which is pretty awesome. There's some good videos out on YouTube about the creation of that show. See, my ex-wife's brothers were young enough for Gullah Island, so I know a lot of this stuff.
Sorry.
No, thank you. I mean, Amanda just described my feelings about Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. Like, I don't want to, like, the thing that bothers me is, like, there was a lot that went into that. Like, it was a really ambitious project, and I think we both wanted to hear more. We wanted there to be more to the creation of it, and I don't know if they were just trying to be coy and clever or whatever, but it was just kind of disappointing the way that they were presenting their thoughts on what they had created. Because, I mean, it's like a phenomenon. So... Oh, Arthur.
Did your kids watch Arthur?
Ben watched it. There's another, like, Amanda and I always make fun of like fake Jamaican music, fake reggae music, and we always say that it's Sebastian the Crab. So whenever something comes on that sounds like slightly like reggae, I start doing this because I'm a crab. See, I don't think I knew who was doing Kermit after Jim Henson, so I don't know much about that. Oh, Barney. No Barney. My ex-wife's brothers loved Barney too, so I had to watch all that stuff, and no thank you. Just so grating. And then there was like those crazy weird shows like Teletubbies and Booba, and it just seemed like somebody just went into the forest and did some ayahuasca and said I had an idea, and then they came up with like Booba, and then they walked into the TV station executive and said I have this idea, and they went okay. Yeah. We just went on Vision Quest also, and then they spent a lot of money producing the weirdest, most mind-numbing kids shows I've ever seen.
I mean, they're for like infants, so they're not gonna have like dynamic story arcs.
No, but it is like, it's just so strange. I went to London the year Teletubbies came out. Before they came in the U.S. I tried to warn everyone. So I was actually working for American Greetings when they got the Teletubbies license, and it was so strange because we had to like make cards for them, but you had to make like a Valentine's Day card, but you couldn't say Valentine's Day, you couldn't say love. You couldn't even allude to anything outside of the Teletubbies universe. So basically, like, you were just saying like gibberish, and you had to somehow convey love using color. So you could only use the red Teletubby, which I think his name was Poe. But yeah, it was super strange. And then we had to like watch the show to get it better, and I didn't get it any better.
Custard.
Tubby Custard. You know, it's funny because I was about to bring that up. Let's see. Oh no! Sorry, Britt. She had to restart the app. Here's a topic: The Simpsons. I'll get back to that. Who knows? I actually have to do some real work hours, so headed out early. Critter Crew, it seems like there will be a fair amount of thimblebugs, so let me know if you'd like a pair. I'll do my best to snag some for you. Thank you so much, Derek. Thank you again for the generosity. I really, really appreciate it. And I'll see you next week. Let's see. Although I'm going to have probably a stream on Monday. So,
Ew.
Gosh, what?
Sorry. Oh.
Everything okay over there?
Oh, sorry.
Something weird is happening over there.
I reached back I had an itch behind my ear, and I reached back to scratch it, and there was this stuff all over me.
Oh, do I want to know where this is going?
It's a chunk of the bar soap from the shower. It's apparently I've had a huge wad of soap stuck to me ever since I took a shower.
Weird. Oh, you guys heard it.
Gross, sorry.
Amanda's weird. Let's see. The Simpsons. So I used to watch The Simpsons pretty religiously up until probably 2002 when I worked with a guy who was obsessed with The Simpsons so much that he had cataloged every single episode and what was in every episode, and he had transcribed all the dialogue. And we would always make Simpsons references, and every time I would do it, he would correct me because I had used the wrong verbiage. So I just said, I'm done. I can't even do it anymore. He ruined it for me. So, good night, Derek.
Good night, Derek. John used to know this guy that would only speak in Depeche Mode lyrics.
That's awesome. Did you just always go, enjoy the silence?
Yeah, and he'd greet him in the elevator. He would just somberly say Depeche Mode lyrics.
That's so funny. Just would he have to find the context for it?
Yeah, I think it actually took him a little while to figure out what was going on, and then when he figured it out, it was oh, and then he just avoided him. Because really, who wants to carry on that?
That's Amanda's ex-husband we're talking about here. Not the one who did the Depeche Mode lyrics, but that's pretty funny.
He's the guy with little patience for that.
Clean gross out. That's hilarious. I had a teacher in middle school who only got the channel of The Simpsons on TV. He ruined the show for me because he didn't know how else to relate to kids. Well, it's funny because you can't even relate to kids with a lot of stuff that's on The Simpsons.
Good try.
I used to love it. I think maybe it's season 5 is the one that I have all my references are from. But yeah, I used to really love the show, and now I can't love it anymore. Thanks a lot, guy who shall remain unnamed. Okay, here's a question for people. Have you ever gotten a text from someone that was supposed to go to somebody else, but it went to you and it was about you? Because I have.
More than once.
More than once this has happened to me. Now, people either have a lot to say about me. One wasn't too bad, but it was definitely when the person found out what they that it went to me, they about crawled inside their body. I got a yes, a lot. My cousin texts me all the time, but it's usually not about me.
Oh, BFS Obsessed was on the other end of that.
Oh, so you did it.
That might be worse. I think it would be worse
to be the sender. Yeah.
I can get over what someone says about me.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. I don't know why. Oh, I know why I thought about that because there was some internet drama that I was hearing about the other day, and it was from what I heard, this guy has a fake account on a forum, and he has a real account too. So he has a troll account and he has a real account, and he was logging out of his real account to log into his fake account to respond to his real account.
Whoa.
But what...
I can't even figure that out.
But he forgot to log out, and then he tagged himself as himself, answering his question. And then people like immediately figured it out who he was.
Whoops.
Super gross and super weird, and I don't understand people. But it would just made me think of the text thing. So let's see if I've accidentally sent the text to the wrong person before. Oh, okay. This week was the fun fake Facebook profile messaging me.
Ugh. Gross.
Yeah. Yeah, it does seem like a lot of work for stupidity. It seems like a lot of work for like your only purpose is to be a disruptive person.
I was gonna say, for what amounts to a troll account.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I don't know. If you were doing it because you wanted to like win a contest or something, at least I could understand.
Yeah, but
the whole point was just to be a jerk.
Yeah, but that story goes way deeper, and I will not discuss it here. But it's way grosser. But the thing is, I just can't help but laugh about it because I'm like, man, if you got that kind of time to just spout off about nothing, like, go for it. If that's what your purpose in life is. Let's see. I have to be really careful about that. I'm compelled to put their name as a recipient. I don't know how many times I've had that sinking feeling that I did do it. So far, I've only done that once or twice. Well, hopefully it's not too damaging. I make sure to not like really talk about people too much when I text. So
you gotta do that stuff face to face.
Yeah, that's what we were just saying the other day. Like, the power now doesn't lie in what you can talk about on social media. It lies in saying things to people face to face because they can't substantiate it with screen caps. Like, they can't go, well, I caught you saying this. It's like, no, you didn't catch me saying anything because I said it to you in person. Ooh, sick burn. People just amaze me with how far they can go just to attempt to bug someone else. Yeah, I don't really get it. I don't like that, what I just did there. Guys, I'm going to have to wrap up this drawing because I am afraid I'm going to overdo it. So, over-noodling. Plus, I'm in a weird angle for this shading underneath this foot, so I'm going to have to do the foot.
You want it to be al dente. You don't want to...
I don't want to over-noodle it. Al dente drawings. Just done enough. I'll finish the shading after the stream. But I'm going to wrap it up, guys. This has been awesome and super fun, as always. And thanks to everybody for hanging out. I hope the drawing came out okay. And it's always fun hanging out with you guys. I have different backgrounds for different people when I text. Oh, that's really smart, actually. But again, thanks guys for hanging out. And
he's sweet. I know he's a kaiju, but he's very cute.
Oh, thanks. Oh, he's looking up, so he's like he might seem small. Always fun hanging out with you guys. Always fun having conversations. Thank you so much to everybody for the donations and for the filling up the cup. Thank you, Kesha. I appreciate it. I will be back Monday, even though it'll be a little bit crazy. We're leaving for Comic-Con on Wednesday. And yes, Cardboard Spaceship, we'll see you next week. No problem, Twin Peaks. Thanks for coming in and hanging out. And like I said, I will be back on Monday. And it's the Critter Crew. If you want to continue the conversation, head over to the Facebook page. And yeah, that's it. So again, thanks for hanging out. And I'll be in the chat for a few minutes if you guys want to talk. And on that note, you guys are awesome. Have a good night. Bye-bye.